Guys, we're coming to you live. Happy Sunday to everybody. Happy if you're not a Dallas Cowboy fan anyway. But guys, I'm going to be doing this special 1 hour, maybe 90 minutes with my brother from another mother, the incomparable G Funky Boxing.
Yeah.
W.A.W. presents Big Time Boxing USA on WaraWeek Radio.
Why, thank you, Emmanuel. I tell you what, it's always good to hear the voice of the legend, Emmanuel Stewart, the living legend. I tell you what, I'm trying to do a show with my brother, G Funky Boxing. Guys, go give the man a hand.
Hey, thanks for having me on, Joe.
But I tell you what, I'm trying to do this show and my brother Thomas Triber because he's from Chi-Town. He's from Chicago. And they just beat the pants off of our Dak Prescott-led Dallas Cowboys. And he's calling me the Dallas Crybabies.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, come on, Thomas. I'm trying to be a professional. Hey, I'm walking here. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. On that note, let's start things off with this.
Terrible fan takes on Twitter/X.
You're on mute, Joe.
And
you there? Are you
okay.
there? Check 1 2.
I'm here, brother.
All right.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Sorry, man. Technical difficulties, I guess. Yeah, guys, this is a terrible fan take. From the So, guys, are you ready for this, G Funky?
Let's do it.
Here it goes, man.
Why are we comparing this man to Floyd, bro? Why? Is it because
his trainer said he's better than Floyd?
Come on, bro. Cut it out.
I mean, explain it to us.
It's like I said the other day, bro. Who's the last prime fighter this man fought? When Floyd moved to 40, Floyd fought a lot of prime niggas.
40 or
the reason they
47?
making this compare 40. The reason they making this comparison, right, is because the way their careers went, and they succeeded by fighting niggas who was already on the back half of their career, man. Floyd did a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? They're pretty bad in that Money May era. He fought a lot of niggas on the back half, bro. And that's exactly what Bud did when he got to 47. Bud fought a lot of niggas on the back half, and they giving him praise for that. He ain't fight a single prime nigga at 47, bro.
Jeff Horn was in his prime, coming off the biggest win of his career.
He did beat Pacquiao.
Coming off the biggest win of his career. Ain't no timeout. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Oh, check out, dude. G Funky. Yeah, all the prime guys at 140 pounds that he fought. Floyd Mayweather Jr. with prime Arturo Gatti. No.
Right.
Prime Chop Corley. No. Prime Shambe Mitchell.
No.
I hate to remind everyone who likes to be revisionist historian, he didn't spend a lot of time at 40.
No. And there were some good fights there for him. One guy who he eventually fought at 47 was Ricky Hatton, who I believe was at his best at 140.
Exactly at that time, as well as Miguel Cotto at 140.
Cotto, who was actually signed to Top Rank, just like Mayweather was.
Yep, and he could have
Even
fought. He could have easily fought. Could have easily fought Kostya Tszyu before the Hatton
Costa,
fight.
yeah, yep, didn't happen. There was also
He could have
this is
fought
for
Zab Judah at that time at 140.
yeah, this is for the real hardcores out there. There was a guy named Vicious Vivian Harris who was calling him out too, who
Vivian Harris. Yep.
that never happened either. So
Well, yeah, and he was under the tutelage of Emmanuel Stewart, and it eventually lost to Carlos Mauza.
mm-hmm.
Yowza.
Shout
Chinga.
out to my guy, Nile Rogers. I love
Yep.
that.
I knew you would get that, brother. Yowza. But look, guys, and look, if you can't see why people in this era are comparing him to Floyd Mayweather Jr., then you just give up and start watching WNBA or something. Like, seriously, are you that tired and brain dead? Like seriously, G-Funky, if you cannot see the correlation between the two.
I know, yeah. It's well, that's the thing, Joseph. When I first came on here back in 2010, it was at the peak of the Mayweather Pacquiao beef and rivalry, and they didn't fight till like 5 years later. But um, his fans, well, let me tell you, man, the Mayweather fans, they were some of the worst fans that I encountered here on YouTube in my many years here. So I see there's still a lot hanging around.
Yeah, brother. Honestly, man, it's sad. It's really sad, guys. Like, I mean, seriously, it's okay. It's okay, man. It's okay if you're fans of certain fighters. The sport of boxing needs more guys like you.
Mm-hmm.
But don't sit there and try to argue this BS. It's nonsense and noise, guys. Uh-oh. Hawker Mustang, good to see you. Who's it get pound for pound, Joseph? Number one. Honestly, I don't even see why anyone's putting him on the pound for pound list. He's obviously the best fighter in the world right now because he's wearing the heavyweight crown. And G Funky is the heavyweight crown. Should we put heavyweights on the pound for pound list?
Technically, no. At least from my understanding of it, no. I know that there's going to be some people who probably disagree with me, and that's completely fine. But I was always under I always had the understanding that it was for the other weight classes that aren't
Yep,
heavyweight.
because it was
So,
already understood that the biggest crown in all sports was the heavyweight champ.
yep,
That's the way it's always been. He was already recognized as the baddest man on the planet. So,
yep.
hold on. Mike Tyson would have, I don't care about that. Everyone supported it. Who's everyone? Not I, said the cat. Chingao. Look. We're just telling you why the pound for pound list was originated, why it was a thing. Since its inception, it was made for the lower weight divisions. Hey, well, it's already understood that the baddest man on the planet and the best fighter in the world is the guy who is wearing the crown at heavyweight. Well, what about all the other divisions?
Yeah, two
Who's
guys
the
that,
best pound for pound fighter?
if we go back into history, there was two guys who were very dominant and they fought around the same time, and that's Joe Louis, Sugar Ray Robinson,
Yep.
and one guy had 20 consecutive defenses of the heavyweight title, and another guy was considered pound for pound the best fighter in boxing, and that was Sugar Ray Robinson. So, yeah, it was never a heavyweight thing. So, yeah,
Just
I don't know.
just like the 50-0, right? That was a heavyweight thing.
Yeah,
That was separate.
yeah,
Rocky Marciano's 49-0. That was a
Mhm.
heavyweight record. Okay, because it was impossible. It's virtually impossible. If you step in the ring and fight the best at heavyweight, you're going to get knocked out. That was a heavyweight record. It was never Floyd Mayweather's. Oh, I'm going to break Rocky Marciano. Why? You going to move up to heavyweight, son? Because people in lower weight divisions, many fighters in lower weight divisions already surpassed that.
Yeah.
It's not a lower weight division record. Guys, there's boxing and then there's heavyweight boxing. And that's the last I'm going to say about it because it's nonsense and noise, guys. And after my Cowboys getting smashed by the Cubs, shit, I don't want to talk about this. So, Eric Gomez, welcome to the show, sir. Good to see you, man. Oh, boy. Bud versus Bebo or Benavidez, nothing else. Someone wants to see Bud Crawford lose.
Yeah, that's not going to happen, guys.
I'll say this, Eric. I'm a minister, brother. I do ministry work. And if you're having a tough time with this, brother, I'm gonna leave my phone number in the chat this time because it sounds like it's getting serious, dude. And you know what? There's help. There's help. And you know what? It's gonna be all right. Hang in there, brother. Seriously, hang in there, man. The sun is gonna rise again tomorrow. It's okay, brother. It's all right. And Tycho TV, welcome to the show, sir. Good to see you, man.
Tycho.
Always good to see Tycho in the chat, man. Hold on. I didn't watch the Alvarez. Yeah, because you didn't want to see your prognostication come up a cropper like Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah,
we remember G Funky. What was Hawker Mustang singing? What was he singing 2 weeks ago?
I believe he was saying that Canelo was gonna win by devastating KO, right?
Oh yeah.
It's all good, bro. Hey, can't always be right, you know?
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. Come on, guys. It's gonna be all right, man. Like I said, dude, hold on. I'm gonna do something, okay? Hold on, dude.
The little orphan Annie.
And look, and this is from the heart, guys. This is from the heart. If you're having a hard time dealing with this, and this is my actual number, okay? This is my actual number. I'm serious, guys. If you need counsel, or if you just need to pray, I'm here for you, guys. This is your lifeline, man. It's all right, guys. It's okay. Jesus loves you. It's not worth it, guys. It's all right. Yeah. No, but I'm being dead serious. That's why I dropped my number, guys. If you want to talk about it, I'm here for you. I really am, guys. Anyway, guys, we're moving on. Look, I'll say this before we get into tonight's main event of the evening. I want to talk about Bernie the Boxer, Coach Bernie Davis of the best team in boxing at this time. And that's Terrence Crawford's very capable team. He said this. Yeah, Canelo rematch is unnecessary. Like, based on how that first fight played out. Does anyone really want to see a rematch? Because he said it's not going to be better for Canelo. It's going to be much, much worse if they do play it back. And he predicts a Crawford stoppage. Now, this is what he says. He says, quote, I think we could stop him the second time. I think it'll be worse because I feel a sharp Bud Crawford. I don't think Canelo can hurt him. And he said none of the shit, pardon my French, that Canelo was doing worked. He thought Crawford was going to run like William Skull. He thought Crawford couldn't hurt him. I don't see any calls for a rematch because Bud handled him easily. End quote. G Funky, what say you, brother?
I don't know about a stoppage, but I think it would be I don't see Canelo making any adjustments, and I don't see him improving his eroded defensive skills and his timing and all that stuff that was there before, but isn't there now. I don't see I don't see him winning that rematch at all. For me, I don't need to see a rematch. You guys know that my rule has always been, if a fight is very close and very competitive, yeah, I'm good with a rematch. This one here, I don't think it was close enough to where I could say, yeah, I'd want to see it again, especially immediately, but business will definitely take precedent over my opinion. And if they want to do it again, it's another big money fight. So we'll see what they do, but I agree with mostly of what Bernie said, but not everything.
Well, let me ask you this then. Let me ask you.
Let me ask
Um,
you.
yeah. Do you think it would be wise for Canelo to take an interim fight against someone like, I don't know, another Hamburger Langa, something like that? Or maybe against Jamal Charlo or something? Well, I don't know, man. With that shotgun jab of Jamal's, I don't know
Could be a
about
tough
this.
night at the office again. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So, what do you think? Do you think it would be wise or unwise to take a fight in the interim? Do you think he might actually lose?
Well, if he yeah, that's a question now because finally it took this, Joseph, for people to finally believe us. So we've been saying it for a couple years now that Canelo's just not the same guy. Uh so I think if he wants to do a rematch, let's say a year later, right? Next September, because we know that those are the dates that he's going to fight on, which is May and September. So if he wants to try to take on a fight to possibly prepare him for Crawford's foot and hand speed, which he had an advantage on the night of the fight, maybe he could get Chris Eubank, who he's a big draw over there in the UK, and they could do big business there, make some good money, and he could, Eubank, say what you want about him. Yeah, I know he's not the best guy in that division, but he's very fast, very athletic. So it could be something where if he wants to add or try to figure out what he needs to do differently against a guy who's quicker than him. Um, so that could be something if he decides to do that. But I think he's probably going to try to do a rematch immediately. That's what I think.
Well, we'll see, guys. And Hawker Mustang, you forget about this, brother. We're revoking your matchmaking license. Anyhow, dude. Yeah.
You fight with nobody, man. You fight with nobody.
No, you're a terrible fighter. I was there, man. I was there, McMahon. Look, and it was in the Alamo Dome. This was after the Callum Smith fight. No, man, you're a terrible fighter. You'll fight nobody. I know. You want payday. You want
Right.
payday. That was that. That was when Canelo first started speaking English
Yeah.
fluently,
Yeah.
and it
And it
was a
was
joy to
hilarious.
behold. It was really cool.
He knocked it out the park, man. The fuck out
Yep.
of here. I'm gonna fuck you up right now,
Right.
motherfucker.
You gotta see something special. You're gonna see some. Yeah. Okay. We're still waiting for that something special, Canelo. Hawker
Yep.
Mustang says Triple G put a lot of miles on the odometer of Alvarez. That among
Uh,
that
mm,
among. I mean, it's a look, guys.
combination of things. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a combination of a lot of things. G Funky, how much does camp wear and tear factor into the equation when you've got the fights of all the number of fights that Canelo Alvarez has had over the past 20 years?
Yep. Breaks down the body, man. And all the years, the wear and tear. Obviously Triple G gave him his probably his most I guess you could say brutal fight in that rematch that they had, which was one of my favorite fights to go back and watch. It was a very good
Oh
fight.
yeah,
Both guys landed a lot of good, clean, hard shots on each other.
both
Um,
guys hurt each other.
yep. So the many years of running and training and sparring and having actual fights, and then plus, getting hammered in between fights and singing ay 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 ay,
Ah,
Yeah, all that stuff adds up, man. And we're starting to see it now.
Speaking of which, how about Rafael Espinoza singing El Rey in the ring? Come on.
I seen the video. I didn't hear it though, but I seen it, and
Come on.
I seen it on Twitter. I was like, wow, how about that?
Yeah, man. I tell you what, man. He sings a lot better than Canelo does when he's 12 modelos in and 5 shots in of Añejo. Chingao, dude. But look, a very dear friend of mine, Jesse James Leha, once said, I think of myself, I get paid to train. That's the only thing that gets me through the grueling 2-a-days in camp, because it is grueling. And the
Yep.
fun part is the fight, where that's when all my friends come out. That's when all the cameras are there, the lights, the commentators, everyone treats you like a king. That's the fun part. And I always thought of myself, to get through the camp, I get paid to train, because that's where all the wear and tear happens. That's what he told me. That's what Emmanuel and Ronnie profess as well. And guys, it really takes its toll. Like, that's why you're seeing Arthur Beterbiev's body break down, because of that deep amateur background. Same with Sergei Derevyanchenko. That's why Vasyl Lomachenko is retired. Guys, it's serious. Even at the amateur level, that wear and tear in camp, consistent training, that's what does it, guys. It's not fight night. Yeah, you take damage in fight night because you're wearing the little gloves, no headgear. But the overwhelming, like, have you ever known any fighter that comes into a fight 100%, G
Nope.
Funky?
Nope. Not a single one.
I wonder why that is.
Yeah, because you're beating the hell out of yourself to get in shape and to get into sparring and trying to get the game plan and the strategy of the fight down. Yeah, it all takes a toll, man. Like Joe said, the running. Think about all the running that these guys do. The feet, the legs, and all the rounds that they punch the heavy bag, and even with the hands wrapped and with the gloves, guys, your hands still hurt after
Yep.
going several rounds on the bag like that. So yeah, and look, it's one of those things, Joe. Like, we know when we were young, in our 20s, like, yeah, we could do these things and be sore, and then like the next day we wake up like nothing happened. But when you get 30, and Canelo's what, 35 now, yeah, your body doesn't recover the same, man. It just doesn't. So he's there, guys. This is gonna be the last of Canelo. Um, these next two fights, and he should call it a career. You never
Yep.
know with these fighters. They
Oh boy.
sometimes it's hard to walk away, but I think at the elite at the top of the food chain, like, I don't think we're gonna see Canelo there anymore, guys. This is it.
Yeah, guys. And look, once again, we don't like to be the type of guys that say, I told you so, but we told you so. Yeah. Damaged goods,
Ah.
Savage. Damaged goods. Uh,
Woo!
woo! And when you walk that off. Yeah, guys, look. Put a fork in him, guys. Stick a fork in him.
Mhm.
Whatever Canelo was going to accomplish in his career, it's already happened. So, guys, that's our main event of the evening. Main topic of what's next for Crawford. Well, I'll tell you what, it's been reported, at least it's been told to me, that it's very close. A unification bout with Carlos Adames from Dominican Republic versus Janibek Ali Manala from Kazakhstan. A unification is very close to being done, and the only reason why this is getting put together is because they're trying to lure a big money fight opposite Terrence Bud Crawford at 160 pounds. G Funky,
Mm.
will this matchup materialize? And if they are successful in putting this together, will the winner be attractive enough to lure Bud Crawford in the ring at age 39?
Hell no.
Oh, hell no. Would you like to explain why, my friend?
Well, neither one of these guys
Payday.
is well
We want
known.
payday.
Yep. Yep. And they don't unfortunately they don't bring enough money and fans to an event for Terrence Crawford. But look, at the end of the day, if Turkey Al Sheikh is willing to pay these guys to fight Terrence Crawford, and he's willing to give Terrence what he wants, um, then hey, there's no stopping it. But yeah, I just don't think either one of those guys are a name and for Crawford
Well,
at this point.
let me ask you this: since his eye-opening performances against Errol Spence Jr. and now the biggest star in North America, Canelo Alvarez, is his name, reputation, and level of attraction big enough where he can fight guys like this, and it would be a big Vegas fight? Obviously, not in Allegiant Stadium, but maybe the MGM Grand or the
Yeah,
T-Mobile
casino.
Arena.
Mm, I mean, yeah, I think he could probably sell one of those places out. I mean, I think he did pretty decent numbers against I shouldn't say against, but with Sean Porter, and I believe that was at the Mandalay Bay when they
Yep,
fought.
Michelob Ultra Arena. Yep,
Yeah, after that he fought David Avenetian, but that was in his hometown. So you would
David
expect him.
Avenese.
Avenetian Gesundheit. Uh, so you expect him to sell out in his hometown, which he always does, and that's a fantastic thing. But you know, the price for tickets and the amount of money that comes in for those type of fights is nowhere near the scale of a Las Vegas. Um, I don't know. Maybe he could do some big business at the T-Mobile, but man, no casual fans know who the fuck Carlos Adames or Janibek are, man. Like, and it's they're good fighters, but that's the truth, guys. No casuals know this guy. None. Either one of those guys.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Yeah, guys. Honestly, and those aren't easy fights. Neither one of those guys. Whoever wins. But hey, with that said, I really would like to see Unification bout 160.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear that. That's in the red zone. They just need to punch it into the end zone, and then we got to fight. So let's hope, because middleweight has been just dreadful the last few years, man. Terrible. And it breaks my heart, Joe, because middleweight is one of the original divisions in boxing, and historically one of the best divisions. Some of the best fighters in boxing's history have
Yep.
been champions in the middleweight division, and currently it is as dead as a doornail, man.
Yep. It's a barren wasteland, guys.
Hmm.
Oh, Chingao. So, guys, we're going to do another one of these. We're going to take a little break before we get back to this topic.
Terrible fan takes on Twitter/X.
Oh, boy. Yeah. All right, here we go, guys. Can you see it already?
Yes, sir.
All right, here it goes. You ready? Here it goes.
That, bro?
For what? It's because you want to see Bud go to Nebraska and do like 85,000 in the stadium. That's what it is.
Absolutely. Why not? This is Bud's moment. He's the three-time
I mean, I'm just saying,
champ.
because if it's not to go to Nebraska, then why the fuck do we want to see Bud fight Shiraz?
Hey, bro, it's just another fight on Bud's resume.
But that's what I'm saying. Just another fight. Just another non-champion. What are you thinking about, really?
Who else at 168 you want to put Bud in there with?
Bivol.
Bro, make the Crawford and Shiraz.
What in the hell?
Why?
Guys, what I want to know is, what is everyone's fascination with him, Bud Crawford, fighting Dimitri Bivol?
Yeah, strange.
Guys, it's unreasonable.
Hmm.
Like, honestly, I'll tell you what I predict. This is what I project happening. If Canelo doesn't agree to an immediate rematch, this is what I project happening. Guys, and this is going to be kind of weird, but I don't care. I'm pretty good at this, guys. Don't be shocked. Don't be shocked if you see him fight both Charlo twins at 168 pounds, Jermell first and Jamal second, spanking them both in the same year while he's waiting for Canelo at age 39. Don't be shocked. Those are sellable fights, and you can put those in Vegas or in Nebraska or Houston, Texas, and it'll draw a lot of attention.
Yeah,
Those are much healthier matchups than Qingao, Janibek, or Carlos Adames, guys.
Yeah, and I just seen a video yesterday. Yes, obviously Saturday, college football is in season now. So I seen Crawford, man. He ran out there with the Nebraska Cornhuskers in that big stadium they got there,
Oh,
and
yeah, you could put it in, it's not in Omaha, but you could put it in Lincoln.
yep,
That's the capital city of Nebraska. You could fill that stadium easily, guys,
yep,
with a fight opposite Jermell Charlo or Jamal Charlo.
yep,
Honestly,
and that's a great
and those
move.
are, and in my opinion, those are easy fights for Bud Crawford.
Yeah, and
Much
those are
easier than either Janibek or Adames, and that's more money.
and a great move by whoever's in charge of Crawford's PR because yeah, we all know that the Nebraska Cornhuskers have a legendary football
Woo!
program there,
Yep.
and you put Crawford there. Yeah, man, he just made a lot of new fans. If any of those fans didn't watch him
Well,
beat
yeah,
Canelo
think
last
about
Saturday,
this, guys. What else does Nebraska have?
yeah, as far as professional sports goes, yeah, not much, just Crawford and yeah.
That's it. Crawford is the second biggest franchise
Uh-huh.
in Nebraska. So that's a no-brainer, guys. And to be honest, I love that idea. Putting him in
Yeah.
together with both Charlo twins.
Mm. Yep. And what do you think? I mean, I was hearing, I don't know if you heard the same thing, Joe, but Jermell versus Spence at
Oh,
54. Have you heard that?
well, look, Chingao. First of all, what weight division was Jermell last competing at?
Jermell, that was super welterweight. No, my mistake. Super middleweight, excuse me.
That's right. What was Bud Crawford's last fight at?
Super middleweight.
What was Jamal Charlo's last fight at?
He moved up as well, right? Super middleweight against
Yep.
Benavidez's brother, and that was what, a year ago? Or maybe more,
Yep.
huh?
And
Yeah.
and let's just be honest, guys. A fight opposite Crawford is much more money to Jermell Charlo at this time. And let's be honest, no one wants to see Errol Spence Jr. step in the ring.
Right.
And ever, ever, ever again. Guys, you've got to be a sadist. Right?
Shout out to Major Key in the chat, man. What's happening, bro?
Hey, Major Key, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you, brother. God bless you, brother. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. And I'll say this, guys. Don't be shocked, guys, if that actually materializes, if Canelo doesn't want the immediate rematch. Don't be shocked if that actually happens.
Yeah.
But I'll say this, guys. Speaking of sadists, yeah, you've got to be a sadist to actually put Lester Martinez and Christian Mbili immediately back in the ring for a
man.
rematch. Now, guys, this is people are getting the wrong idea about this. Now, G Funky, when the WBC, when they say immediate rematch, does that mean, oh, they need to get in the ring within the next 4, 6 weeks, 8 weeks? No. It means that's got to be their next fight. Whether they stay out an entire year, that's their next fight.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, guys, don't get it twisted. The WBC doesn't mean, hey, you guys have to fight the next 3 months, or else. Yeah, no, it doesn't mean that, guys. So people are getting there. I've heard this several times from several people where it says immediate rematch. It just means that's your next fight. But G Funky, should these guys even step in the gym within
No.
4 or 5 months.
Hell no. No,
No.
not after that grueling fight, man. And that's something that I was trying to get across to some people. I'm not gonna say the name of the channel, but there's some friends of mine, and I mentioned in the chat. I said, look, I think these guys should take a couple of soft touches in between. Let them steamroll a couple of guys, and then get them back in there. And I got a lot of pushback, and it was, nah, that's weak. I don't think they should do that.
Oh, Chingal,
They
man.
can't
These
sell
guys,
they can't sell tickets anyway, so why not just put them back in right away? And I'm like,
these guys are sadistic.
so I'm just like, well, here's my response to that. It's like, well, look, we know this, Joe. You can't put guys in those type of fights back to back and to back. Like they're going to shorten their careers, man. And some of the best trilogies, not all of them, but some of the best trilogies and rematches that we've seen in the history of boxing, they didn't always happen like that. They've take a few years in between sometimes before they fight again. Sometimes they fight in a different division. Both guys move up and then they fight in a different division, but the matchup is still the same. It's still going to be a really good fight no matter what weight and no matter when they fight. So I think it's a good idea for them to take a couple soft touches, build up some excitement. A lot of fans have just seen them fight on Netflix, so they have a lot of new fans now that they didn't have before, and I can guarantee you they're waiting to see these guys fight again. So, yeah, I would definitely put them in with somebody else first.
Yeah, look, guys. Major key. Definitely not this friend. Just for the record, we love your opinion on this show, Major Key. God bless you, brother. And look, speaking of opinions, what's your opinion of Gennady Golovkin's latest comments to BoxingScene.com?
I didn't hear it. Tell me what it is.
Well, I'll tell you what it says. They recently asked, "Hey, what about a comeback? You saw Canelo's performance. You think you can do better against Crawford? You interested in coming back to fight Crawford at 168 pounds?" He goes, "Yes, yes. Why not? Why not?"
That would be an easy fight for Crawford.
Oh my gosh, man! If you think Canelo's faded, guys, have you
Yeah.
seen his waist size? Now it's not Prince Nassim Ahmed, but it's well over 200 pounds.
Yeah. Nah, Triple G, stay retired, man.
Yeah,
Please
man.
do us
Come
all
on,
a
dude.
favor.
Yeah, dude. Come on, guys. And look, don't even get me started, man, on Ayers Landy Lotta. If you're talking about potential fights with Bud Crawford, man, look, what is the deal with these Cubans? They just will not go away. This past Friday,
Luis
we
Ortiz.
saw the real King Kong at age 72 step in the ring and knock out some tomato can in one
Joe
round.
Lose. Joe Lose 175 years old when they fought.
Oh, Chingal, what is wrong with these guys? Come on now. Oh, Luis Ortiz, dude, he looks like an old man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
I
know the
mean,
old saying. You know the old saying, "Black don't crack."
yeah.
Well, someone forgot to tell Luis Ortiz's face.
Yeah, he should definitely step away. But I mean, hey, look, to his credit, he actually stopped the guy he was in there with. I don't know who it was, but that tells me that he's not going to be going anywhere until he gets his ass whooped again. So, yeah, it's one of those things, man. These guys have a hard time walking away. I mean, look at Roy Jones, Bernard Hopkins. These guys fought well into their 40s, and yeah, never a good idea, man. So.
Dude, honestly, he should be fighting Clint Eastwood right now, Philo Beto, on the third installment of Every Which Way But Loose. That's it. Look, guys, Jesus M says, is Dave Morrell with Bob Santos? If he is, who cares? Who cares? Ronnie's already made money with him, and unless this guy gets his act together and grows up, you've already seen the best of Dave Morrell.
Yeah.
So honestly, he doesn't care. Been there, done that. If he wants to blame this on Ronnie Shields and thinks greener pastures lie at Bob Santos's new gym in Vegas, he's going to find out the hard way that it's all between his ears. Hey, brother, I've got some advice for you, David. Stop partying in camp. Stop drinking like a fish in camp. Stop ballooning up and partying and doing yayo between fights. How's that? How's that?
A good friend of mine always told me who was close with a lot of Cuban fighters that fortunately sometimes these guys come here and the partying. They like to party, and that's the end of it.
And look how young David Morrell is. He obviously hasn't received that memo.
Nope.
And
that's
so
terrible
I'm
because
like,
he's a tremendous talent, and
he
that's
is
man.
probably the most athletically gifted fighter in boxing at this time, outside of Yoenli Hernandez.
Yeah.
And this guy wants to blame his last two sketchy performances on his head trainer. Okay. Then, son, yeah, you're barking up the wrong. You're pissing in the wind, son.
And hey Joe, we always know who the fall guys are, man. It's always the trainer, unfortunately.
Yep, or the matchmaker and the promoter. Take your pick. But it's definitely not the fighters. Okay, look, once again, guys. Ronnie, you think he's sweating it? Hell no. He's got someone who has a much bigger upside than Dave Morrell at this time. And that's Joshua Edwards.
Yeah,
And
Ronnie.
I'm calling it right now, guys. He is the future American heavyweight champion. You're going to eventually see 4 years from now, 3 or 4 years from now, you're going to see Josh Edwards and Moses Itauma fight, maybe 5 years from now, fight for undisputed at the heavyweight division.
Yeah, that'd be a fantastic matchup. And look, guys, Ronnie Shields, man, he's done a lot in boxing. So yeah, this is no sweat off his brow, man. He can retire right now, and his legacy is set.
Let me ask you something, and we're going to talk about this before we get back to the Canelo thing, because I still have a lot of questions about Canelo Alvarez. But it was just announced, guys, on September 8th, which is right around the corner, man. Wow.
October 8th.
Oh, no, it's September 8th, brother. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. October 8th. No. It was moved. It's November 8th. My apologies. This has been moved to November 8th, and it's Ortiz and Lubin in the main event. But it was just announced. Floyd Schofield versus Jojo Diaz?
Yep. I seen this
boy.
coming, man, for
jeez.
for one of those young guys in and around those divisions. I was thinking it was going to be Emiliano Vargas, but currently Top Rank, and this is just a damn shame, they have no TV money right now. So there's no reason for anyone to do any kind of real business with them at this point. But that would have been a great fight for someone like Emiliano Vargas, who needs a name on his resume. And we know that Jojo Diaz is a veteran. And, he took some bad losses here over the last couple of years, but he showed up and showed out against Regis Prograis, hurting him a couple times in that fight which was crazy because, he's never really had power, even in his best weight division, which was featherweight. So we knew this, Joe. I think we talked about it that after that fight was over, that if they're not going to fight each other again, then yeah, one of these young guys is going to be chomping at the bit to get a name like Jojo Diaz or Regis Prograis on their resume, and there it is.
Yep. And so, guys, if you're wondering, though, and asking the question, well, wait a minute. After Floyd Schofield just whooped that ass, Tevin
Farmer.
Tevin Cross-Eyed Farmer. It's like, wait a minute. He just knocked him out in sensational fashion in the first round. Why is he in the co-main event in this? Well, it's a contractual thing. They tried to put together the Lamont Roach fight. Didn't work. They tried to put together a fight with someone else who's not going to be named.
You sure? I could say it. I could
All
say
right,
it.
go ahead, brother.
Cause his dad just put it out today. Yeah, Lamont Roach, guys, was in talks at the goal line
Yep,
with Gabriel Flores Jr., guys. Yes,
that's it.
indeed.
Yep.
I know this to be true.
And so they couldn't make a deal, and so they said, "Well, we need to keep him busy." And that's what good promoters do. So they stuffed him in the co-main event against Jojo Diaz. And look, say what you want about Jojo Diaz, even though he needs to tuck in his papaya to young girls, he's got some balls, guys. He's got some balls, and I don't mind it. I don't mind this fight.
Mm-hmm.
Just quit showing your papaya to underage girls. That's all we ask. That's all we ask, guys. Come on.
Is that too much to ask?
Hey, Tobias, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you, brother. Khalid, Jojo Diaz getting passed around like a blunt. Good to see you, my friend.
Hey, he earned. Hey, look, guys, like it or not, but that's the way that this business works, right, Joe? If you put
That's
on a
it.
good show, guess what? You just earned
You
another
earned another
payday,
payday.
man. You
Yep.
earned another payday.
And Hyphy, good to see you, my friend. He says, "Oh, Lisa Gillespie is much better than Morel anyway." Well, that remains to be seen. Right now, though, he looks the part. And Khalid says, "Uh-oh, I hope Edwards is no Jared Anderson." You take that back, young man. Chingo. Look, Ronnie Shields, he says this is going to be a future heavyweight champion, guys. He is very smart, very athletically gifted, fast, quick twitch reflexes, heavy hands, very intelligent, high ring IQ, and you're going to see it. And he is going to be fighting on this card once again. They want to fight him every single month
Yeah, why
because
not?
he
And
looks
why
that
not?
good in the gym. Yeah, because look, and they're forced to do this. I don't know if you guys know this, but do you realize how hard it is to get sparring in the heavyweight division in this country?
That is pretty difficult.
Dude,
Yeah.
this is why you see so many heavyweights just maybe get 25 fights in the amateurs and then go pro. Because it's impossible to find competition at the amateur level, including hard quality sparring.
Yeah. Especially when you stand out in the amateurs. I know a kid here in my city who um he just won nationals. I think he's been a national champion a couple times. He just won the Golden Gloves. And he wanted to continue fighting amateur, but and you know this, Joe, there's amateur shows every weekend, but when
Oh yeah.
you're that accomplished, yeah, it's hard to get any kind of work, man. So he's gonna be making his pro debut real soon.
Yep, guys. And also another fight from two guys who lost to Beck the Bully. Darius Fulgham versus David Stevens. Guys, call me crazy. I really like this fight.
Hey, yeah. Fulgham had a really good fight with Beklemir Melikuziev.
Hmm?
We'll see what's next for Beck too, because
Now
that's
say that in your best Teddy Atlas voice.
Beklemir Melikuziev.
I love it, man. That's
Yeah,
great stuff,
Golden
dude.
Boy's rolling right now, guys. They got some guys that are coming up, and I feel like they're Oscar. Hey, man, we gotta give him a lot of credit, man. He bounced back tremendously after what happened to him a few years back. So he's doing really good, man.
What did the chairman of DAZN say when Canelo basically went to Eddie Hearn? Oh, this is a dark day for Golden Boy Promotions.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass, dude. These guys, bunch of prima donna drama
I,
queens.
I, I mean, really.
I mean, let's be honest. Really, come on, guys.
Toby's gonna get mad at this.
Now
Oh
let's do the
man.
Michael Caine. Let's do the token Michael Caine at least once. I failed you, Master Bruce. I failed you, Master Bruce. Some men just want to see the world burn. You were just supposed to blow the bloody doors off. So there it is. There's my Michael Caine.
Ooh, yes.
And no, it doesn't. It doesn't sound like Eddie Hearn. That's two totally different. Man, I'm tired of people. So here it is, guys.
Give me a second, Joe. I gotta step away. Give me a second.
Yeah, sure, brother. No problem. Guys, look. Guys, have you ever heard of a heavyweight from I think he's from Albania? Name is Nelson Husa. His last name is spelled Hysa. Okay? You know what, guys? I'm gonna pull up a video. We're gonna do some scouting together. Okay? And because there's a very good possibility that he's gonna be the next opponent in Germany for Agit Kabayel. And I'll be honest, I don't like this fight for I really don't like this fight, man, for Agit Kabayel as a homecoming. In my opinion, this guy is dangerous. Huge heavyweight, and he's got two-fisted power, and he fights well, tall. I don't like this fight at all, guys, for Agit Kabayel, and I think here I'm going to play this, guys. Hold on. I'm going to play this fight, and I want to see your scouting report. I want to get your oh, hold on. Peanut butter and jelly. Good to see you, my friend. What happened to MJ beating Inouye's ass, Joseph? Well, the sun shines on a dog's ass every now and again. I got one wrong. But I tell you what, man, and I'm unlike you guys, I don't care. I'm not afraid to say it. Because once again, everyone gets picks incorrectly. Everyone. And honestly, I'm in awe of the real pound-for-pound fighter. The real pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the world right now. I'm in awe of this guy, and it's not Bud Crawford, it's Naoya Inoue. Right now, he is in his prime, and he is the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He is whooping everyone's ass. Guys, he put on a masterclass. He made it look easy against MJ Akhmadaliev. And if you're trying to discount that performance, Chingao, then what the hell do you call Crawford beating up a shot Canelo Alvarez? Gosh dang. So anyway, thanks for being here, Peanut Butter and Jelly. Appreciate it. Toby. Oh no, not the accent again. Dude, why are you saying #3 Canelo? Come on, Eric. Come on, dude. He shouldn't even be in the top 10 anymore, guys. Khalid, yes. You got to go to that November 8th event in Dallas, Fort Worth. Golden Boy has delivered every single event this year. Yes, they have. Yes, they have. Great stuff, guys. Great stuff. Joseph, can you do Tony Soprano? I've never tried, but I will say this. G Funky does a really good Tony Soprano when he comes back. Yeah, because right now he's just taking care of business at his home. He'll be back on in just a bit. We'll stick around, and as soon as he gets back, we'll ask him to do his impression of Tony Soprano. It's very good. I was born ready. That's hilarious, guys. But look, I want to get your thoughts. In my opinion, maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. Toby, Frank Warren must see something because he wouldn't put Kabayel in there just to risk him. I don't know, guys, because Kabayel is not a big ticket seller anywhere. He's not a big ticket seller anywhere, guys. Like I was talking to my brother Thomas Triber about this one, and I said, look, if you ask me, Murat Gassiev is now a heavyweight. And honestly, I would put him in the ring with him. He's a big attraction in Germany also. That's a big money fight in Germany. Look, you guys be the judge. You tell me. I want to do some scouting with you guys because you guys know what you're looking at in the ring. So let me know when you guys can see this. And let me know what you guys think, okay? I'm going to do full screen on this, okay? Let me know what you guys think.
Heavyweight, but he is on the aging side.
And cleverly here, he's not, the right hand's the weapon for him, but he's not overusing it yet. He's peppering with the jab. He's going to force Corday to make a mistake, and then he's going to let that right hand go. Just see him trying to walk him onto the shot, isn't he? Just pepper him with the jab, force him to make a mistake, and then bang him with that right hand.
Let's talk of Heiser maybe beating Moses Itama, who's ringside tonight to cheer on his big back family award. He could right hand from Heiser, and he's heard here. Corte, just over 30 seconds left in the opener, and he's been stopped several times, and several times early. He fires back with a combination, but he takes a knee, a delayed reaction, and Corte is hurt. Counts at 7, odd one.
And it didn't look like a big shot, so that shows you the power that Heiser has. It was a glancing blow.
Neck stiffened as well, Darren. Last 10 of the first round. Heiser just taking his time, has his man hurt, and knows he has the power to finish proceedings, but he's very, very weary on his legs, Corte.
I'm going to forward it just a little bit, guys, because this is the last round. I think he knocks him out.
Took a knee straight.
Okay, here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Here we go.
Chanel was the word they were using, which means fast. And that's one thing Corte just hasn't got. It's speed of hand, speed of foot, and that's going to be his downfall.
But it's exactly what Heiser has, isn't it? The hand speed. I think he was hurt from the first right hand, which didn't look like a heavy shot.
Oh, lovely right hand on the chin. Corte takes that, and he's very static, and he can't deal with his long arms and speed of Heiser.
And that left hand covering is actually not doing him any favours. He's trying to be defensive, but he can't see that right hand coming over the outside of that left hand glove. Just the speed, he's struggling with the speed and the distance here, Corte.
Has had 6 first round wins. Not often he goes into the second, really. Nelson Heiser, he's been knocking them all out lately. Didn't knock out Danny Williams, who was very old when they fought. Former really good British heavyweight, of course, that beat Mike Tyson way back. Right hand from Heiser, and Corte Darren just can't get out the way of that.
And it's just a lack of speed with hand and foot. He's just falling short of every single shot. And I like to see Heiser just throw the right hand up once he's taken that step back. He's doing the hard work, he's missing the shot, then just fire back the shot there. That's the shot he needs to throw.
And again, and now the combination, and this could be the opportunity for John Latham to have a look at Patrick Corte, because he's really out of his depth here, and his legs have stiffened again, and I think he could get hurt.
You just got to punch long and straight now, Heiser, and but often just let the punches rain in. The referee's looking to step in. I think Corte won't need much encouragement to look for the floor.
Every time he even advances, Corte, he's being picked off at will. His legs buckled again. Down. I mean, this fight's done and dusted as the rain pulls.
Guys, what do you think? The ref steps in and stops it in a bit. What do you think, guys? Do you think this is a very risky move for Frank Warren and Agit Kabayel? Because this is a smart fighter. This is a smart fighter with heavy hands. Uses feints well. Uses his footwork well. Uses his height extremely well. Uses his reach really well. And this guy's 6'5". I don't like this fight, guys, if you ask me, for Agit Kabayel. I don't like this. In my opinion, this has disaster written all over it, especially for a fighter who's maybe one fight away from getting a title opportunity. I don't like this one bit, guys. In my opinion, I think Nelson Husa, spelled Hysa, Nelson Husa from Albania, Yeah, roughs up and eventually stops Agit Kabayel. This is a guy who has a 95% knockout ratio. Guys, look him up. Nelson, Hysa. Nelson's pronounced Husa. And they're going to announce it this week. And in my opinion, this is a very, very bad move for Frank Warren. So, guys, what say you? What is your scouting report for Nelson Husa? G Funky, how art thou, my friend?
Hey, you spelled though real.
I love it. That's getting, dude, that sounds legit. Speaking of legit, do your best Tony Soprano impression.
Oh boy. Okay, I gotta think of a line first for Tony. Too many lines, you know. Oh boy.
Hey, you too can smell me.
Oh man, I love it. Tony Soprano, one of the best characters in television history, guys. That's a hard one, man. That's a hard one because of the accent, you know. And that's not really how he speaks either. That's so he's
No,
doing
James Gandolfini's an excellent actor.
yeah, man.
He
He's
was, God rest his soul.
yep. All right, but you got to get over it.
That's excellent. You got the accent down. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it, man. See, there you go, Khalid. Khalid was asking me if I did a Tony Soprano. I said I'd never have tried.
No.
Because at one point in time I was kind of turned away from it because everyone did it. If you notice, most of the impressions I do are weird ones that no one tries. Right? Except maybe for Stallone. A lot of people try to do it, but they fail. You're getting really good at it, G Funky. Your Stallone sounds legit, dude.
Hey, father, come mine.
Hey, can you say a prayer over me in case I get busted up or something?
Oh, dude, I love Rocky. The best.
He is probably my favorite character in cinema over the past 60 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
What does Eric Gomes say?
everything
Tony
about him is
Soprano
good.
saying he likes Johnny. No, we don't like Johnny Cakes. No.
Who the hell is that?
That was the guy that Vito was seeing in the 6th season.
Oh, Chingao.
Yeah.
Dude, why would you bring that up, Eric? Man, you are a canalita, aren't you, bro? Chingao. Why did they even write in that storyline, dude? That's terrible.
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't like it. It was weird, but you know, Sopranos, man, still my favorite television show of all time.
Yeah, if you cut off season 6. Yeah. Now,
Oh
like
man.
while you were gone, we did some scouting on Nelson Husa, and it's spelled Hysa, and it's pronounced in Albania Husa. And
Albania, huh?
yeah, it's rumored that he's going to be, at least from what my guys tell me, he's going to be the next opponent for Agit Kabayel, and he's got a 95% knockout ratio. And he's 6'5", undefeated. Yeah, I don't like this at all. I think he's 21-0 with 19 knockouts.
Wow, this is the first I've heard of this guy.
Nelson Husa.
Yeah, and Caballel, you know, hey man, he's got a lot of momentum.
But
a lot of people are
yeah,
excited
and
about
so
him, but
in
geez.
my opinion, and this is why I think it's a terrible fight at this time, because he's way too liberal with his offense. Caballel is still a young guy, and he's way too liberal with his offense.
Yeah, could get
I don't
clipped with
like
something.
this matchup for a very smart, tall, rangy counterpuncher with heavy hands, like Nelson Husa. So Toby Bartlett says, I guess Frank is thinking to get speed and footwork is going to keep him out of trouble, but I expect Frank has both fighters signed to him. Ding, 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 ding. Very good, Toby. Yes, he has Nelson Husa under contract as well. What I think It's because Nelson Hus is already like, I think he's, I want to say 39 or 40.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't think he has a lot of gas in the engine. I think he thinks maybe his engine light just came on. And that
Check
he's a front
engine.
runner. But yes, check gauge light is on. But I will say this though. If he's he's got to be careful in those first 3 rounds. And have you ever seen Agit Kabayel fight with caution?
No, not since he's been on the big stage. And when is this fight, Joseph? Is it official? Do we have a date?
No, they're going to announce it this week.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, I
Wow.
don't like it. Look, when you're 1 fight away from possibly, I see him potentially getting the winner of Joseph Parker and what's his name? Fabio Wardley.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're 1 fight away, why are you taking on that guy?
Yeah, that's boy.
Guys, look, correct me if I'm wrong, but he fights like a poor man's Vitaly Klitschko. He leans back really well and his understanding of range and distance is very smart, very intelligent. He leans back and he just touches you with that heavy right hand.
The dollar store Klitschko, huh?
He's the Gary Busey of Vitaly Klitschko. You know how I stated on the last show, right? You know how Gary Busey is a poor man's Nick Nolte? Well, I think Nelson Husa is a poor man's Vitaly Klitschko.
That's hilarious, dude. Although Busey did do a good job playing Buddy Holly.
Yeah, he can actually play the guitar too.
Yeah.
That's why they got him for the role. I mean, dude, he's got the same teeth.
Yeah.
Dude, damn,
all
man.
My love, all of my kisses. You don't know what you've been missing.
Yeah, he's actually doing all the singing and performing.
Really? Well, I didn't know that.
Gary
Wow.
Busey in that movie. Yeah, he really sings and plays guitar.
That's a cool movie, man. I've seen it a couple times.
Yeah,
of
man.
Of course, I've seen La Bamba numerous times. So, yeah.
There it is, man. Nick Nolte, 48 Hours. Yeah, he was good in that.
Yeah,
he's
Nick
good.
Nolte.
He's good in everything. North Dallas 40, he's good in too. He's good in everything, man. Nick Nolte's a very, very good actor. I heard he's an asshole in real life, but you know what? That doesn't surprise me either. So is Gary Busey. That's the parallels go on and on and on. He's a poor man's Nick Nolte. Poor Gary Busey. And so, guys, that's what I'm saying. Look at the fight tape. Watch the parallels between Nelson Husa and Vitaly Klitschko. Very efficient. He looks awkward and he looks kind of gangly, but it's very effective.
Gangly.
He does. I mean, look, not Carlos Mauza gangly, but he still looks real awkward in there, almost like Vitaly Klitschko.
Oh, man.
And he's 6'5". Why would you put Agit Kabayel in the ring with that guy?
When I think gangly, I think Jim Carrey.
Gangly. Guys, look,
man.
Can we just say this, please? Stop bringing up Crawford fighting either Bivol or Benavidez. It's not going to happen, guys.
Yeah.
Stop it. Just stop.
It's a weird thing. I've seen a lot of that too ever since the fight has been over. That he needs to fight Bivol now, and he doesn't need to fight anyone at this point in his career, man. You know, so we'll see what he does. But yeah, those fights ain't happening.
Yeah, guys, honestly, and look, let's just look at why hasn't anyone mentioned the scorecards of Mbili versus Martinez? Now, it's understandable. That was Rock'em Sock'em Robots, guys. And we were predicting. And when I was when I was talking about the fight with, when I was on Boxing Gems channel that night, I was like, you know what, guys? I really don't envy the judges on this fight. The scorecard's going to be all over the place. So what were the scorecards on the night? 95-95, and then 97-93 for Martinez, and then 96-94 for Mbili.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Yeah. I knew it was going to be a draw.
It is. That's how difficult it is, guys, to score fights of this nature.
Yeah, I said it when the fight was over, and everyone asked me, like, hey, man, what do you think? I said, man, this thing has got draw written all over it, man. Like, it's a very difficult fight to score, but yeah, man, I can't wait to see it again. Fantastic fight, and I'm so glad that it happened on the main card where all those people got a chance to see it that watched it live last Saturday night. So good stuff there, man.
It saved the main card.
Yep.
Because let's just be honest, man, that Saudi guy belongs nowhere near that stage.
No, and same
let's
with
also be honest, Callum
same with-
Walsh.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Those two guys had butterflies on the big stage, man. They look like shit. And both guys nervous, scared, didn't want to open up because they didn't want to get hit. So made a terrible fight, guys. But Martinez and Mbili, yeah, they did their thing. They stole the show, I guess you could say. But I'll be honest, man. Like, even though Crawford and Canelo wasn't it didn't have the level of excitement as Martinez and Mbili, but I thought it was a good fight. I was entertained watching that fight.
Guys, is it just me? Or does Sebastian Fundora now look like Pedro Pascal?
Groucho Marx.
Oh, Chinga, hold on. Dude, Nick Nolte was not on Point Break.
He was
That was Keanu Reeves, and who's the guy who passed away? He died of cancer. Dirty Dancing.
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
That's not Nick Nolte, brother. Come on, man.
Nolte was in Cape Fear with Robert De Niro.
Ah,
right?
yes, he was in Cape Fear, the classic. Look, man, I mean, they gotta have somebody. Fundora's PBC's new leading man.
I don't know.
Well, he's Disney's new leading man, Pedro Pascal. He does, right?
Man.
He looks like a mixture of Nacho Libre and Pedro Pascal. That's when he doesn't have the Coke bottle glasses on.
And that's only when he's fighting. So.
And then, hey, let's talk about this. How about the Down syndrome Terrence Crawford, Abbas Baru, becoming the new WBA champion at 154?
Oh boy, yeah. How about that? Joseph.
Have you seen his face?
Oh my gosh.
He looks like Down syndrome Terrence Crawford. I'll prove it. Here it comes.
With his face.
I'm gonna put his picture. Yeah, with his face. Yeah, I'm gonna put his picture on the screen. You tell me, brother, if I'm wrong.
Even Khalil in the chat is like, oh my gosh.
Look, Down syndrome Terrence Crawford.
Oh, let's just go with the Dollar Tree Terrence Crawford. A little more PC.
Khalid. Wait, Down syndrome. Hey guys, look, I've got an eye for these things. Tell him, G. Tell him I've got an eye for this shit. Down syndrome Terrence Crawford. Oh shit,
Bud.
Bud.
Right.
I like that one as well, man. Guys, we're having too much fun on this show. But look, I'll be honest. I'm going to throw some guys at you, okay? And you tell me how Abbas Baru fares against these guys, right? Bakram Murdazaliev.
Tough fight. Tough fight. Might have to go with Bakram.
Okay, Xander Zayas.
That's tough, man, because even though he's a champion, I still think that, the jury's out on him, So it's hard to say.
Well, let me ask you this. And once again, every time I see Baru Abbas's name, I think of Ted Knight on Caddyshack. It's time for the old Billy Baru. Oh, Billy. Oh, Billy. Well, we're waiting. Abbas Baru.
How do you think he does against Xander?
I think he beat Xander Zayas. Okay, here's the litmus test. And look, I'll be honest. Someone just called up Eddie Hearn and said, hey, Gilberto Mendoza called him up and said, hey, we'd like to see Jaran Boots Ennis versus Abbas Baru after Uiz Malima. That'll be his quickest way to the title.
Jaran Boots Ennis.
Jaran Boots Ennis. Because let's just be honest. Let's just be honest, right? The stakes are tripled if Virgil Ortiz versus Jaran Boots Ennis is for a major world title.
Jaron Boots Ennis.
Jaron. Jaron Boots Ennis.
Are you saying Jaron or Gerald Boots Ennis?
It's Jaron, you nincompoop. You cretin.
You cretin.
You cretin. You uncultured bastard. It's Jaron.
Have you gone mad? It's Jaron.
Say it. It's Jaron. Jaron. No, you cretin. It's Jaron. Say it. Jaron. Guys, I'm getting hungry, man. That's why I'm lightheaded right now. Jeez.
Oh, man, that's
so look,
funny.
guys, let's go back to Canelo real quick, guys. Realistically, if you were Roberto Diaz, who's handling some of the matchmaking maneuvers, right, and determining what's next for Team Canelo, what would you suggest that Canelo do?
I'd look for, I mean, this sounds crazy to some people, but I would look for Chris Eubank after this fight, this rematch with Conor Benn. It does big business, and Canelo's talked about going over to the UK to fight. We know that would sell out a stadium in a heartbeat with those fans over there. So I think it'll be a good fight. I think Canelo could win that fight. It's a very winnable fight for him, even at this stage of his career. And then, like you said, Joe, Jake Paul, Mexican Independence Day next year, man.
Telling you, brother. Telling you. Well, let's see what Khalid says. Heard Eddie Hearn in Matchroom sent the wrong Ramos. And yep, that's true. That is 100% true.
I thought it was Abel Ramos and not Jesus Ramos.
No, it's Abel.
Abel Ramos.
It's Abel Ramos.
Maybe
come on, let's be honest, right? I mean, let's be honest, right? They all look like they have the same damn father, don't they?
We should ask Manuel Gallegos if he's available.
No, because Abel Ramos is the guy. I mean, look. I mean, it's either Abel or Jesus.
Jesus Ramos.
Jesus Ramos Jr. Okay, so we're still going, guys. On the look, Canelo. Let's go back to Canelo, guys. I think honestly, man. But look, then you have to send Canelo overseas.
Mm-hmm.
So what are they going to have a Cinco de Mayo fight at 3 p.m.?
Right.
Because you're not going to sell any units that way.
Yeah, I mean,
And let's be honest, Netflix, they're not interested in him fighting someone that isn't a big draw in
the
America.
States. Yeah.
No,
Are all these fights with Turkey supposed to be on Netflix, or would they be able to do a DAZN
no,
fight?
no. It's only the big special events. But let's
Okay.
be honest, guys. Canelo versus Chris Eubank Jr. does nothing in the States. I mean, obviously you have to put this fight at Wembley Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Big numbers in the UK, massive. But in the American market, it does crickets.
Yeah, I mean, the only other guy I think he could do big business with there would be the British Bulldog, David Boy Smith.
No, Chingao. I'll tell you what, man. Dude, that almost sounded like Lord Alfred Hayes.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at him.
Oh.
He's just awesome. Yeah, guys, like honestly, Eric Gomez says, Bud, Spence, or Beevil. Why do you keep mentioning Beevil?
I don't get it. I don't get it, man. It's weird.
That's never going to happen. Yeah, it's just guys who want to see him lose.
Is that what it is? Let's see what he said. Well, tell us why you think he should fight Bivol next,
You already know,
Eric.
Eric. Eric, Gordon, expound on why you want to see Bud Crawford move up to 47 and fight Dimitri Bivol.
I'd rather him fight Abel Ramos. Abel
You know what?
Ramos.
Honestly, guys, honestly, it'd be an absolute cracker if he got Sergey Kovalev out of retirement. I mean, let's just be honest, right?
Sergey Kovalev. Let's see. I was saying
No. We're talking about Bud, though. You want to see Bud fight Beevil, and I want to know why. And be
Yeah.
honest now.
It's
Be
all right.
honest,
Tell us.
brother.
Yeah.
Dude, we're all among friends here, man.
Because I don't get that matchup, and I don't get why people are saying that.
Hey, let me
Just
ask you
doesn't.
something, though. G Funky, on the last 8 minutes of this show, please, because I heard a terrible rumor. Why is everyone talking about Bud Crawford Glovegate? What exactly are they saying?
It's the same nonsense that we heard from the Wilder fans, guys. And I'm working on a video. I'm gonna try to make a video to this guy who I found on Instagram that was saying that Crawford's gloves look suspicious, and
Oh, Chingao. Your
MX
face
gloves
is
have a history of breaking down during fights, and
oh,
he
good.
then he used a situation between Mayweather and Maidana, the first fight, when
Oh my
Mayweather
God,
cried about
dude.
the gloves. Like, ain't no motherfucking padding. Ain't no motherfucking padding in these gloves. I can
Oh
tell you
hell no.
right
Oh hell no. I was there, McMahon.
Yeah, you were there. I spoke to not only you about that, but also spoke to Ernesto Gavion from Everlast, who brought those
Yep.
gloves
Yep.
to the fight.
Yep.
So yeah, it was just Mayweather being a little bitch. That's all that was, guys. There was nothing wrong with those gloves.
And he says, "Oh, for Bud, only big names." Where exactly is Beevil a big name?
Right. He's a good fighter, but yeah, he's not a draw, especially here in the States.
Yeah. So where would you put that fight?
Hmm. Nebraska?
Nebraska?
Well, I tell you what, man, go down to Nebraska there. They gonna have a hell of a fight. Tell you
Hey,
what.
man, that's Cornhusker country right there. Right, man, just put a little pinch between your cheek and gum, and it's all, man, that's real nice.
Real nice.
Khalid says, what's the word on Janibek versus Adames? It's very close to being made.
We're in the red
Very
zone,
close to
guys.
being announced. Yep, a deal being made. I mean, come on, how hard is that fight to make? Neither
Yeah,
guy big draw.
it shouldn't be that
No
hard.
one wants to step in the ring with him as a result. Why not? And look, because no one has a fan base, they can make it a 50-50 fight. That's why expect this to be announced this week, guys. Eric Gomez. All right, guys, that's gonna just about do it. I honestly, guys, guys, tune in for Rick Glazier tomorrow. He's got a lot to talk about, and he still hasn't been on this show since the Crawford fight. He wants to do his victory lap. I talked to him early this morning,
and he was there, guys. He was there, so I got a lot of questions I
he
want to
was
ask him
there.
because, in my opinion, and I'll ask you, Joe, and everyone that's watching right now, like I feel like the crowd was just they were not good, man. I mean, watching that Martinez and Billy fight, hell of a fight. I mean, fight of the year. And I mean, it was
Well, look,
quiet as can be in there, like a library.
I think maybe it was lack of production. They didn't have enough mics set up above the crowd and enough booms, because according to Rick, that place was rocking.
Man, because it didn't sound like it, and everybody else was saying the same thing here, and we were watching. They were like, "Dude, why is it so quiet there?" Like, I was like, "I don't know, but I'm enjoying the hell out of this one."
Yeah, man, and in front of 70,000, or you know, at the time maybe 40, 45, 50,000. Guys, that place should have been just rocking, man.
The house should have been rocking like Stevie Ray Vaughan, man. I mean, R.I.P. to the legend. Yeah, dude, that place should have been just. Oh, I thought I was watching one of those fights in Japan, bro, where they only clap in between rounds, you know, like.
Yeah, honestly, man, dude, I honestly, like, once again, we'll talk to Rick about it. He said that place was rocking last night, or 2 weeks ago, with 70,000 fans. Yeah,
I sure hope so, because it didn't come across that way on the TV, man. And maybe like you said, and like Eric was saying in the chat, maybe it was just a production issue on
and
Netflix.
especially when you consider it was indoors.
Yep, should have been really loud.
Yeah, man, it should have been real loud.
Real nice, I tell you what.
Well, guys, that's gonna just about do it, guys. G Funky, you have any parting shots for our listening audience tonight?
Yeah, just hey, be on the lookout for that video. You guys know I went hard at the Wilder fans for their unsubstantiated claims of glove tampering.
Oh my gosh! Look!
Gonna have to do the same here, man.
Oh my gosh! Look at this! Look at this, G Funky. Too Rich, welcome to the show, sir. Good to see you, my friend. But this is absurd. This is absurd, dude.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
Dude, the Benavidez, first off, again, Crawford's he's not gonna go up to light heavyweight. That's number one. And number two, Benavidez is not gonna go down to 68 for Terrence Crawford. He'll only go down for Canelo Alvarez. And I think we know that that's not gonna happen at this point. So not happening.
Oh, guys. Yeah. I tell you what, I need to get something to eat. I can't even focus anymore. But guys, that's just about it. I'm gonna make myself some papa con huevo at this late night. Papa con huevo tacos. And you know what? We'll see you tomorrow for Rick Glazier, his entertaining 30 minutes. And then we'll stay on for a few hours, and we'll talk some more boxing, guys. And oh boy. Yeah, I'm exhausted actually right now. It's been a long day. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. I've got the G Funky schedule right now, but I'm a lot older than he is.
Yeah, I'm up with the birds and everyone else that's up at that time.
Hey, you're up with the birds. Yeah. So there it is, guys. On behalf of G Funky Boxing, I'm Joseph Heron. You've been listening to WaraWeek Boxing, guys. Have a great evening, everybody.
W.A.W presents Big Time Boxing USA on War of Week Radio.